we alone in the universe? Is there life beyond our planet? What if living creatures actually lived out of our small planet?
These are just a few of the many questions scientists are battling with.
Extraterrestrial life, commonly known as alien life, is life that may occur outside Earth and which did not originate on Earth.
In order for life to form, there are several factors to be considered. The planet hosting life must be in the habitable zone of the particular star system.
It is neither too hot nor too cold. There must be energy in either light or chemical form to power chemical reactions such as metabolism. And of course, life needs nutrients to self-sustain itself.
How many planets are there in the Milky Way which can communicate with us? The Greek equation helps us to get an idea about this. This equation uses 7 variables to estimate the likelihood of discovering intelligent extraterrestrial life. When considering our own solar system, scientists suggest that Mars might have had life in the past, as it's in the outer boundary of the habitable zone of our solar system. On the surface of Mars, there are valleys carved by rivers and pebbles that formed in streams, suggesting that once at some point of its history, Mars had liquid water flowing on its surface. The hope of Martian existence was a great milestone in the field. In Venus, conditions 50 kilometers up in the atmosphere are more hospitable and moist, with a temperature of 70 degrees Celsius and a pressure similar to Earth. Therefore, alien bacteria could be living in the atmosphere of Venus. When considering outside our solar system, a total of 55 potentially habitable exoplanets have been found, and this number continues to grow. What kind of life could there be in the universe? Life on Earth is carbon-based, but since silicon has many similarities to carbon at the atomic level, there could be silicon-based life. Aerobic living beings on Earth use oxygen for respiration, but since the universe is made up of a majority of hydrogen, there's a possibility of life using hydrogen for energy production.
Traveling beyond the solar system and the Milky Way is still a dream, but what if there are living beings out there who have already accomplished this goal? Kardashev scale. This scale is a purely energy-based scale capable of measuring the technological progress of a civilization. As per this measurement, there are about 6 civilizations throughout the universe. Type 0. A civilization which has access to energy from raw materials but not from the whole of the home planet is a Type 0 civilization. According to the scientists, we might just be about a century behind from conquering Type 1. Type 1. Planetary civilization. Type 1 civilization is one with the ability to harness all the energy available limited to only one planet, while the relief features, climate and weather can be changed according to the wishes of the living beings. As the Kardashev scale defines, humans are a part of 0.75 of this. Type 2. Stellar civilization. Type 2 civilization is a living environment capable of harnessing all the energy from their local sun with the aid of a construction called the Dyson sphere, which surrounds the star completely so that it can collect all of the power.
Type 3. The galactic civilization. The galactic civilization, or in other words, the Type 3 civilization has the ability to control energy across many planets and star systems. They can obtain energy from gamma bursts and quasars. It is said to be something similar to galaxy-spanning empires, which is popular in science fiction.
Type 4. The supergalactic civilization. The supergalactic civilization or Type 4 civilization can control their power and obtain energy across the entire universe. As a very developed stage of civilization which creates enormous artificial habitats within the universe, the supergalactic beings can teleport and communicate through telepathy.
Type 5. Om civilization. Moving on to Type 5 or the Om civilization, it is stated that they can control energy across multiple universes and can time travel through the past and even future, with the capability to control, create, destroy life and the habitats of the universe. Type 6. Type Om civilization. Type 6 civilizations use multi-universes as energy sources and travel through time whenever, wherever they want. They have access to change theories and concepts of physics. They can create multi-universes and destroy unwanted phases of the multiverse.
Have we already contacted extraterrestrial life? In 1977, a strong narrowband radio signal emitted from the constellation of Sagittarius was detected by the Ohio State University's Big Bear Radio Telescope, which lasted for 72 seconds. This event was named as the WOW signal, mainly because astronomer Jerry R. Ehman wrote WOW on the computer screen after being impressed by the result. However, the signal hasn't been heard ever since.
SETI, or the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, is a non-profit research organization, and it is the only research organization dedicated exclusively to the search and study of life and intelligence in the universe. Sophia has confirmed for the first time water on sunlit surface of the moon. Kepler. Kepler's goal was to search for Earth-sized exoplanets in the habitable zone among the billion stars in our Milky Way. The project was out of fuel on the 30th of October 2018 after discovering 2,662 exoplanets. Kepler 1649c, Kepler 462b, and Kepler 442b are some of the Earth-sized habitable zone planets found by the Kepler telescope.
It is very unlikely that we will find complex living beings during the first few discoveries related to extraterrestrial life. Many people imagine alien life to have big eyes with weird faces. And our imagination has led to the production of films related to extraterrestrial life such as Avatar, Prometheus and Kandy. But the life we discover on other planets during the first few missions might be very different to what we think. We might find alien unicellular organisms or multicellular microbes. We live in a strange world, but there could be life in other dimensions. We should be open-minded as we search for life elsewhere, as there are many possibilities. The universe is very large, and there are many favorable planets to originate life, so there is a huge probability for extraterrestrial life to access. We have still not found any extraterrestrial life, but the humanity's quest for finding alien life will be accomplished one day for sure.